Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a foundation wear test. It is currently 6 in the morning. So I decided to, as I'm getting ready for work, let's do a wear test. I will not be doing check-ins throughout the day because of course I'm going to be at work, so I can't really do that. But I wanted to be able to try on and just wear it all day and just kind of let you know how many times I've touched up any shine. So I got the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It's medium buildable coverage, 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. It is vegan, clean. I don't know why they say clean. There's nothing that's clean. I don't know. So products, when they claim they're clean, I'm like, okay. Cruelty free. It's buildable, just right coverage with a long wearing finish, satin finish with the hydrating foundation that's anything but basic. Okay. So I don't know if I want to buff this on or if I want to use a sponge. I think I'll do both. So let me grab my handy dandy sponge here and a buffer brush. So I have a sponge here, and then I have my IT Cosmetics buffer brush. So let's go ahead and begin. I kind of want to do minimal makeup today. I'm just not in the mood for extreme eyeshadow. But I have like a breakout right on my tattoo. Great. Alright, so we're going to use the REM Blurring Primer. I had used this in my Ipsy box, and I actually do like it. I've used it 3 times now. And it feels really, really cooling, which... Okay, so when stress happens, which I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately, a lot of depression, a lot of stress, a lot of things. I am dealing with that my skin barrier breaks and I get a rash. So right now my rash is finally calming down a little bit. Wasn't as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was pretty bad, but this feels cool on it and I like that feeling. Alright, so let's go ahead and break her open. I got the shade Light Neutral 25. Let's see. Ooh, she's a little thick. No weird cosmetic smell, because you know, I don't like the cosmetic smell. And we're going to do one side buffing. So I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics on the right side of my face. And as you can see, I have a lot of acne scars, discoloration, and especially here I have bumps from the rash. Let's see. Whoa. That's actually not a bad match. I was going to get the medium, but then I'm like, I don't know. Looks a little dark. And a little goes a long way. Granted, you're not seeing the dark spots cover completely, but it feels really nice. And I'm kind of just doing a stippling motion to kind of pack it on those areas. Granted, it is a medium. That's the first layer. It looks really good, like the shade looks really good. Alright, let's do another little bit of it. Use my sponge. I use dry sponges. I know a lot of people like to use wet, but I'm not a big wet sponge fan. I don't know why. Or that I forget. I forget to wet it. That's a good thing too. Smart, right? Of course, the sponge is going to be a little bit sheer. I have a pimple right there that's kind of going away. Not bad for the coverage. Of course, I kind of like the brush side a little bit better. I like the brush side a little better. I think I might just apply another layer on this side with the brush. Second layer on with the brush, of course it didn't quite cover everything up, so I will have to go in and spot conceal. So I'm going to take my Lancome Tintadol concealer and just get those little pesky dark spots. I mean, for me, it's kind of like you know, the coverage is there, but it's not complete coverage. And I do get I have a lot of dark spots that I'm actually clearing up. So let me do the brush here. I like the Tante Doll because it's a little lighter than this shade, but it's really good and it feels nice. Cover up all those little dark spots. Brush, and then with the sponge, kind of just stipple. And this sponge isn't quite the best, but it'll do. Alright. Concealer. I'm just going to put a little, like, wash of the concealer on my eyes. Gotta keep it true, man. Alright, my face looks very natural, and I kind of like it. I really do. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set the face. See how actually, let's just do that right now. I don't see why not. Let's go ahead and get our brush here and use my Essence powder. This is what I use every day. My go-to powder. I just love it because it covers, but it doesn't feel cakey to me. I know some people have had experiences where it's like it's a little too heavy, but I like to press it in, but I really do like this stuff. I go through it like water, and it's affordable. It's super cheap. Alright, yeah, I kind of like how it looks on top. My skin looks so natural. It really does. It looks like very, very natural. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. And then I'm going to do a close-up. Because usually if foundations, I don't like them, they tend, or if they feel weird, they tend to kind of pick up with the powder. And I want to see how it sets on my textured skin. And then I'll do the rest of my face and then come back. Alright, so I still need to do my hair, which is fine. And I have like a little itch here. I did rub off some foundation. Whoops. But so far the finish is really natural. Like, it looks like my skin. And I added some freckles because I wanted to be real, like, natural today. I think that's a good thing to do. So let's get it up close. So mind the shadow, it's like a little bit creasy. But yeah, look, it looks super, like, it looks like my skin. No joke. I mean, it's a little light, but it doesn't look cakey. It looks like my skin. I actually really like it. It doesn't feel like anything on my face. It was kind of minimal effort, and I like foundations with minimal effort. I think the other foundation that I have that's kind of like a minimal effort is, you know, my Urban Decay one, and then this guy from Wet n Wild. But this is nice. This is very minimal effort. I felt like I just built a little bit on the, like, areas where I had more dark spots. And then, of course, putting this on top will add more coverage, but it didn't take away from how natural it looks. And then, of course, in this area, my skin is suffering from a rash. You can kind of see it. When I stretch up my skin, you can see the rash because it's textured now. But it's not terrible. Like, it looks, my skin still looks like my skin, so that's good. So it is currently 6:21, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, finish my getting ready process, and I will be going to work. I'll be leaving the house at about 7:15 to get on the. So yeah, I'll check back after 5 o'clock because that's when I'll be home. So let's see how long this lasts, and I will let you know. Excuse when I come back how my experience was throughout the day. Did I have to powder a lot? Did it get cakey? Did it crease? Because every foundation will crease on my little corners of my mouth. It's just hereditary. My mom used to have that issue. And I inherited my mom's youthful skin, but we have texture, so we tend to get creasing in silly areas. So, and I do get creasing here, and I will tell you when I smile, it does kind of enhance that texture part right there, just because it's a rash. And it's caused by stress. My skin barrier breaks, and then I end up having a rash. So I kind of want to go over it with powder just a little bit more, just to, yeah, that's better. So I have a feeling I'll probably have to touch up my T-zone and my smile area. So I'm going to set it with my e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy, because that's what I set all my makeup with. And that way, oh yeah, it lays down really nice. My skin looks very natural. I'm actually in awe on how natural my skin looks. Doesn't look like I'm wearing a whole lot of makeup, which is nice. I kind of wanted to try that no makeup type of look, but it's not my cup of tea all the time. But it's something I really want to try. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Sorry, I'm trying to put stuff away as I'm wrapping it up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check in at the end of the day. I'll see you then. Alright everyone, final check-in. It is currently 5:25 in the evening, I guess you could say, and I will say, I'm not a fan. It's just my skin. Where you could see where the rashes are, because my skin is textured in those areas. You can see it there. You can see it there. But I powdered, I want to say at least 4 times today. Is it just over moisturized? I don't know. You could see creasing right here. I always get creasing there. On my way to work, it did start getting shiny already. So when I got to work, I was like, okay, we're good. We shouldn't be that bad. And then it started getting creasy. And then now you can't see my freckles because I've had to put powder on top of it. And my nose, look at my nose. Where's it at? Cakey. And it does come off. Like it does come off for me. I don't know. What did I do wrong, guys? I hear raving reviews about this foundation already on, well, it's on the e.l.f. site, so it's fairly new, but I don't like it. I mean, it just grabbed at my texture. I would say if you're as textury as me, and I'm super, like I have big pores, texture, oily skin, a lot of like uneven skin. I would say the coverage was nice. At first when I put it on, it was beautiful. I think I'm just going to use a different powder maybe. So let me know in the comments if you want to take 2 on this one, like different prep maybe. Would that make a difference? So as far as like my skincare goes, I did wash my face with my Advanced Night Repair Gelée. I always wash my face with that because it takes all the dirt and grime out. And then I did my toner from Good Molecules, the Niacinamide Brightening Toner, and then I used the discoloration serum from Good Molecules, and then I used my Revitalizing Supreme Youth Power Creme as my moisturizer, and then of course I did use my eye cream from Revitalizing Supreme line, and I always use those. That's what I use every day. Maybe it was my primer, perhaps. Maybe we need to use my matte primer next time. I don't know. I did see an ad where it said this primer and that foundation and this foundation were like the dream duo for your skin. So maybe I might try that. So I might use the e.l.f. Gel moisturizer instead. Since it's summer, I do get more oily. But of course, using it on my textured skin, it did grab at the texture, the raised skin from my rash. So maybe that's what's bothering me the most, is that it just makes it so shiny. And of course my skin is super oily right now. So do I like this foundation? First impressions, not yet. Will I give it another chance? Of course I will. I will give it another chance, and I'm going to use different prep, and I think we'll do a part 2 on this. Maybe a redemption video, who knows? Or maybe it's going to be the same, I don't know. But for $8, you can't go wrong. If you have normal, maybe combo skin, maybe it'll work for you. For $8, that wouldn't be bad. And if you don't like a whole lot of coverage, it did feel great in the beginning of the day. Now I can feel the oil seeping through, so my skin feels like I just want to clot off, just because my oil just... it's a lot today for some reason. But I can see that my oil does not really go crazy with my tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild. And then of course my double wear, it doesn't go that crazy. Sometimes I do break out with my double wear though, because sometimes it does dry my skin out a little too much. As far as like favorite foundations go, it's very hard to say what my favorite foundation is. Of course, I have my drawbacks with double wear, but I have my loves with double wear. There's a lot of different things that you can try, and I feel like I'm still on the search. So far, I do like the Urban Decay one. The Face Bond is pretty good, but we gotta do a second chance on this one. I feel like it has potential. And maybe it's just all in the prep. Maybe I prepped it wrong. Maybe I prepped it too moisturizing. Who knows? So yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation wear test. I didn't want to have to do check-ins because I'm like, no, I work a 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job, so I don't have time for check-ins. But I will say my hair is really nice. And this is the result of using my Shea Moisture, no, not Shea Moisture, Millie? I can't remember what the name is. It's from Ulta. It's for strengthening, and it's a rosemary mint. It's Millie. I think you say it Meal or Millie. I don't know. But my hair has been so strong, and it's not falling out as much. And look how shiny it is at the end of the day. So really like that stuff. It's doing good for my hair. Alright, so I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Please subscribe, like this video, and let me know if you want a part 2. Bye.